If you're still doing link building the old way, stop. I'm going to show you how to take your biggest competitors' backlink and copy them just with the help of Claude Cowork and Ahrefs. Comment prompts if you want the exact prompts that I'm going to use in this video. Now let's jump into it. Backlinks are one of the most important parts of SEO. If you are a business owner, I'm sure you have come across your competitors who have a lot of backlinks and you always wonder, how do I actually get good results? So for example, this is one of our clients who went from literally zero organic search revenue to $2.8 million in revenue coming in from SEO, 1,000 clicks per day. This is another business, HVAC contractor that we work with, and they went from 140 calls in November to 315 calls in January. We were able to triple their amount of organic leads coming in and the business coming in. And for both of these businesses, backlinks played a very critical role. So today in this video, I will show you how to analyze how many high quality backlinks did they have or any of your competitors have, and B, how to very smartly use Claude Cowork to kind of steal those backlinks to understand what is it that you need to do in order to dominate that market. So let's take one of the keywords, for example, like roof replacement Austin. So we know if you are a roofer, for example, roof replacement is one of the keywords that will make you a lot of money. It's a high ticket item, and I've just taken randomly Austin as an example. This software, before we jump into it, it's called Ahrefs. It's basically one of the gold standards in SEO software. So you would require one of the three top SEO software, whether it be Ahrefs or Semrush. And what these softwares tell you is everything that you know about from an SEO perspective, like what is the search volume, how difficult it would be to rank for those keywords, what are the keywords, what are the sites that are ranking for that keyword. So this metric that you see here, this is called domain rating. Stands for DR. Domain rating, in short, if you have to understand, it's basically an SEO score of the website out of 100. So this is what is called domain rating. These are two metrics, DR and UR. DR stands for domain rating. Like I said, it's an SEO score out of 100. So the top two sites that are ranking for roof replacement Austin, one is Reddit and one is Yelp. So we have to kind of ignore these two for a second, because Reddit is a forum for that matter. So they are not exactly like a direct competitor of ours. They are a different intent based site. So Google is ranking Reddit for diversity in the search results. So Reddit would not be a direct competitor. Similarly, Yelp is more of a directory listing. In our case, if you are a local business, so let's say you run a roofing company. If you're running a roofing company, you would be one of these players, right? Like AustinLonghornRoofing.com, Transcendent Roofing, Jamar Roofing, and things like that. You would be a roofing company, and so your competitors would be one of these guys, right? So this is the authority score: 17, 18, 30, 33, 20. This is what you are up against. And generally, if you are a new business, let's assume you've just started with the SEO, your domain rating score would start from 0. So your domain rating SEO score is 0, and you're competing against a site that has an SEO score of 18 or 30 or 33. So that is a gap that you need to bridge. From Google's perspective, that is the authority gap that is there. And when you bridge that gap and you are also in the authority range of 18, 20, 30, that is when Google starts to treat you more seriously, and then you start also ranking for these keywords. So basically what I'm trying to convey is you cannot rank here with a domain rating 0 score. You have to ignore UR score for a second. UR score is basically just for that URL. DR score is for the whole domain. The whole domain's authority is what matters the most. Now we need to take a look at the backlinks and everything that I was talking about. So for Austin Longhorn Roofing, what I'm going to do is I'll manually show you the exercise that I do, and then we'll very smartly use Claude Cowork to do all of that exercise for us and present all of that information in a very nice report, so that it saves you a lot of time and efforts that you were anyways going to do. So I have just opened both of these backlinks. Now if you look at just at this particular table, you'll think, okay, Austin Longhorn Roofing has 257 backlinks and Transcendent Roofing has 146 backlinks. That is a lot of backlinks, right? It will feel to you that, okay, how do I get 250 backlinks or 150 backlinks? I don't know even how to get one backlink, right? That is what, as a business owner, because you're not actively working into SEO, you'll think. I want to break that myth here, that even though Ahrefs or any third-party metric or any third-party tool says they have 250 links, that's not the reality, because from one site generally they get a lot of links, right? So for example, if a site is linking out from one of their footers or sidebar, they get a link from all of their pages, and those links do not carry equal weightage. So one link from one domain has the highest weightage, and and then if you keep getting links from the same site multiple times over, the value decreases significantly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply a few filters, and these are the same filters you have to apply yourself, or you can use Claude as well. I put together the whole prompt as well that you can use, but we'll come to it in a second. So first, what we want to only look at the links that are do follow. So there is do follow and there is no follow links. Do follow links are the site that is linking using do follow criteria, is telling Google that go give credit for this link to this site. Basically, it's like them telling Google that I trust this site, so give it the vote of confidence. If it's a no follow link, the website which is linking to us from that link is not giving us the vote of confidence. It's saying I'm linking out to them, but I'm not sure who they are. So all the SEO magic happens only with the do follow links. So I will apply that filter, and then one link per domain. These two filters, the moment you apply, this is the high quality links, or 66 is the total number of unique links that we are up against. And then this best links criteria is also something that is very, very important. So the link that I call as the high quality link must have these two criteria of the link that is referring to us, their SEO score of the site that is linking out to us must be at least 40 and above, and the site itself must get 2000 traffic, monthly organic search traffic from Google. If these two criteria are met, and if I apply that filter, you will see there's just one link. So very high quality link is only one that Austin Longhorn Roofing has, but in general all the links that I do follow that is coming to the site, so 66 referring domains is what they have. So in all scenario, one high quality link and total 6 referring domain, but they're nowhere close to 250 links that we were initially seeing. Very similar situation would be with Transcendent Roofing as well. So let's just do that exercise once more. 151 backlinks we started with. Just do follow filter brought it down to 72, and now one link per domain filter brought down to 57. And if I do the best links filter, that turned out to be just one again. So coincidentally, even they have just one link. So now the thing is, as a business owner, you do not have the time or the bandwidth to actually do this. So one way is you can go ahead and hire us at alventramarketing.com. The link would be in the description to book a call with us. You can come here, click on the get started button, look at all of the results, testimonials, everything that is there on our website, and book a call with us. Let us handle all of your SEO, and we'll be getting you results like these. But that's one way. The other way is I'm just giving you away all of the prompts and everything, and you can do it yourself using nothing but just Claude Cowork. So what this prompt is going to do and is it makes your Claude Cowork act as a very, very senior SEO analyst, but it would need an Ahrefs subscription or a SEMrush subscription. Otherwise it will just hallucinate and it will make data up. So what we are going to do, and I'm going to explain to you what it is going, is it will open Ahrefs Keyword Explorer exactly like what we did, and it will look for the keyword, and here you have to enter your keyword, which is roof replacement Austin. So just replace it with your keyword. If you are a local service business, generally it would be service name plus the location. So don't add near me term to it because Google already picks it from the location modifier. So you add service plus location. So if you're plumber in New York, just add plumber New York. That would be your main keyword. So when someone searches for plumber near me and they're based in New York, Google already matches those two modifiers and shows them the right businesses and the right pages. So you do not need to forcefully have plumber near me in your pages anymore. So replace this keyword thing with the keyword that you want to rank for, and then what your domain is, make sure to include that here, because what we don't want is Claude Cowork to do all the analysis on your domain initially. We want to look at the competitors first, and then we want it to come up with a list of all of the backlinks that they have, how many links they have, all of that information, so we are able to actually make informed call on what is the competition that we are up against and how do we actually beat them. So I don't want to get into a lot of details into how it is, but let's look at the final report. So you have to basically copy all of this, go to Claude here. So in Claude Cowork, what I've done is I've given all of this information. As you can see, I have put in the keyword and all of everything that I've showed you, and then went ahead and did all of the exercise for me. It actually opened Chrome and went to Ahrefs and grabbed all of the information. Then it presented all of that information into an MD file. So what I actually asked it to generate a premium looking PDF report so that it's easier for us to actually understand that data and make sense of that data. So here is that data in a very nice looking PDF report. Let's go over that report real quick. So you see, just it has put together all of the sites that are ranking in a tabular format as well. So just as a business owner, you do not need to actually even log into Ahrefs for that matter. You just give everything to Claude, all of the logins and everything, and it will do all of that stuff for you and put together everything in this data format. Then it is actually showing you what are the 5 ranking pages, how many referring domains they have, how many links in which DR tiers they have. For example, Austin Longhorn Roofing, they have DR 70 plus 5 links, DR 50 to 69 range 13 links, and so on. A lot of their links have really high spam score, and so a lot of PBNs they are using. So just this analysis would take at least one day for an experienced SEO even like me to do all of this exercise, which can be done by like in 15-20 minutes by Claude Cowork on its own, and will present to you with all of this information. So you can now send this report to your marketing team, for example, if you have, or your SEO team, that okay, this is all of the information that we have done the research. Now we want to get these links, and so it is also pulling in a red flag that are they using paid links, PBNs, what exactly are they using. So now from there it aggregated the metrics and is telling you what is it that we may require. So here you can see what is our target. So our target to rank in top 5, we need in DR 70 plus we need 5 to 6 links, in DR 50-60 we need 8 to 10 links overall to the domain. That is what it is talking about. So just to do this math and to get all of that data together, like I said, it would take at least a day for someone to continuously do all of the research exercise, put all of that together, which was done by Claude through my prompt in just like 15 minutes. And by the way, I'm giving away this prompt, so just comment prompt and you'll get all of this for free, and this will then generate all of this report and everything. And then it is also giving you a list of all of the link opportunity itself, so which is why I was saying that you can basically steal those links. So the next step would be you can simply email these sites, or you can get your team to email these sites and basically ask for that, okay, you are linking out to XYZ site, XYZ of the competitor, can you also link out to us? What would be the charges for it? And because they are linking out to one of your competitors, there's a very high chance that they would be ready to link out to you as well in exchange for money, most probably. And that is how you basically steal their links, because these are the links that are powering the ranking for your competitors. There's a very good chance that if you acquire these links as well, you would be also able to rank. But one thing you have to keep in mind, that they may be ranking through just spam links. So if most of their links are spam, you have to be very cautious there in order to what you are doing. And that is why just blindly trusting Claude Cowork with what analysis it is doing is not the right way. And that is where someone like us come into picture, where we have the experience to just look at a site and tell you that it is whether it's a PBN, is it a link farm. So it's always risky to just do everything yourself, but Claude would give you all of that information to make an informed call. But just through this prompt, it will reduce all of the work that would take maybe days or weeks for a senior SEO to actually put together, and then you can send this to your team to actually act upon it. So yes, that's about it for this video. This is how you reach out to all of the sites that are linking to your competitors and steal all of their links. Let me know if there are any questions. Anyway, if you got some value from this one, hit the like button. It really helps the channel grow. Drop a comment below with any of your questions. I read each comment and try and reply to each one of your questions with a very detailed answer. So make sure you drop your questions in the comments below. And subscribe if you want more AI and SEO related content every week. By the way, we took one business from $0 to $1.7 billion in revenue just through SEO in 11 months. If you want results like that for your business, link to book a call with us at Alventra Marketing is in the description. See you in the next one.